Future Gautam, hello. So this is going to be the first day. I just wanted kind of something to actually capture the way I was thinking all the time. And I feel like the podcast was doing that, but it wasn't as genuine as I wanted it to be. So I'm just going to throw these on YouTube. Maybe if I have time, I'll watch them one day. We'll see how that goes. This is kind of just like a monologue of me just blabbering my thoughts to myself. No real pressure to like sound good, anything like that, which makes it a lot more fun. Okay, so I wrote some things that I kind of wanted to just go through every day, like what I thought that day or what went through my head. So I had a good day today. I feel like I go through these roller coasters where some days I don't have the best days. So today was definitely that day. When I woke up, I was just like, damn, I got to get through today. It's going to be tough. But I did it, and I'm here. I went to Mama's house, and I studied there. And honestly, I had a very interesting experience. So something that I've been thinking a lot about recently is Sanvi, who is only 3 years old, is literally so happy all the time, right? And it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, how can humans, when they're so young, be fascinated and interested by everything, and then slowly as we get older and older, we get more cynical and we just kind of hate life. Like, we just don't enjoy living anymore, you know? And it's kind of sad. And spending time with her just kind of gives me that energy, and it gives me that motivation to want to be happy, want to live, want to enjoy life. You know, I feel like kids really take every second and are present and not thinking about the past, future. They're there. And I don't know, it was nice being around her and being like, damn, this is how I used to be once, and maybe one day I can get back there. But I was sitting there and I had an interesting conversation with Deepa, and we were talking about, you know, picking what to do with life and things like that. But so for our book club, we're reading the Siddhartha right now, and I'm very excited about that because I think that book actually might have some answers. I'm just like first 10 pages, but I'm very intrigued. It seems like there's going to be a lot of knowledge there that I'm going to be able to get, and I'm very excited for that. But yeah, I'm really excited for this Hawaii trip that's coming up in 2 months. That's going to be really exciting. Been working out every day with Ishan. This is the most healthy I've been in my life so far. I've been running all the time. I cut my mile time down to 7:15. I'm really excited about that. I'm getting closer to that 6 minutes. I really want to, so I heard this thing today and I really want to do it. Okay, first things first, I want to actually get better with not telling white lies. Like, I like spew them left and right, and like I notice it immediately, but I'm like, why did I just say that? Because you only notice it after. But I think I need to just be more honest with people and be like, hey, I just made a white lie there. I want to be true to my word. I don't want people to ever doubt me, you know, and to do that, I have to be very honest. So I am going to work on that. The next thing is I want to actually start doing an accomplishment journal where every time I accomplish something, it could be so small, like, hey, like, you know, I set a goal and I did something, I don't know, like help a person at the street. That, like, if that was my goal, you know, if my goal was to help somebody out that day and I did it, you accomplished that. And I feel like just writing that down reaffirms that, hey, like, you're doing things. Like, it's so easy to get caught up in this race that, like, I'm like, damn, I'm not doing anything. So that's actually one of the things I want to talk about is like failure. I suck at accepting failure and like handling it in a good way. Like, I'm such a privileged little bitch. It's crazy. But so today I was singing, right? And I suck. Like, I was listening back to it. I'm like, I'm not good. Like, it just doesn't sound that nice to hear. It just makes me cringe a little. But then I realized, damn, like, the only reason I think that is because my goal is some, like, you know, Kishore, somebody who's like dumbass good at singing. My goal is not to improve and beat who I was last week. So I played like the YouTube video of me singing last week. I'm like, hey, I suck last week too, but I do suck less this week than last week. Why? If I can put my mind like that, literally the only reason I don't think like that is because I had an expectation to be X amount of good. And I think that's like crazy. I was like, okay, look, the only reason I'm like, I hate failing is because I'm so privileged that I believe just because I am me, I should be this amount of good. but I'm not this amount of good. And it just comes from a place of like, I deserve it. I deserve it just because I'm me. Like, it's some bullshit, And it's like, fuck, you got to just humble yourself and be like, I don't deserve that just for existing. You got to work to that. Like, maybe one day I can do it, but I cannot lose that mindset that I can do it one day, But yeah, so I feel like those are the things that I learned today. I'm excited to read. I kind of want to do this every day, just have like 5, 6, 7 minutes right before I sleep, just kind of word vomit everything that was in my head out into the mic, record it, have it captured, have a nice daily journal, and it's going to be a beautiful thing to see. Honestly, growth is beautiful. Life is beautiful. I'm really excited to see where this journey of life takes me, who I become. I don't know. I could do anything with my life, And the possibilities really excite me, but at the same time, it's like, I want to make sure. I don't know what I want to make sure, but let's see how this goes.